Shamim Bibi lost her daughter and husband during the powerful earthquake that hit Pakistan on October 8, 2005. Her home district of Muzaffarabad was close to the epicenter and among the worst affected areas. 3 years after the quake, she still can't forget pulling her children from the rubble.
When I went to the school to check on my children, the school had already collapsed. I managed to get 2 of my kids out of the rubble alive, but my daughter died. After that, I went to check on my husband, and he also died.
The earthquake destroyed and damaged around 600,000 homes and killed more than 73,000 people. Over 3 million were left without shelter. The scale of the destruction and the difficult mountainous terrain made reconstruction a daunting task. The government created the Earthquake Reconstruction and Rehabilitation Authority, ERA, and launched a $1.5 billion rebuilding program. With support from the World Bank, ERA has helped some 600,000 people with nearly $1.3 billion in housing reconstruction grants. Today, more than 300,000 houses have been reconstructed using new earthquake-resistant building techniques. Jawad Latif, ERA's district housing coordinator, says 98% of the people have finished rebuilding their houses or are in the process.
We are very much hopeful that most of the people will be in their houses before this winter.
Under the program, people manage the reconstruction of their own houses. They receive grants in 4 installments to pay for the construction and training in earthquake-resistant building techniques. Ayad Parvez is with the World Bank.
The biggest achievement of this program has been that it has been able to bring about a culture of seismic resistance construction, and that marks a big behavioral change.
Parvez says ownership is the key to the program's success. Homeowners get grants to build quake-resistant homes, and they get routine visits by inspection teams to ensure compliance with seismic-resistant standards.
We have architects, we have artisans like carpenter, steel fixer, masons, and we have common people who are responsible to build their house. And around 100,000 people we have trained.
And people feel safer in their houses.
Before, our houses were made poorly. Now we have made these safe houses according to ERA's guidelines.
To make all this happen, the government put a massive training program in place to help people understand earthquake-resistant building techniques. 12 housing reconstruction centers were set up to provide training and technical assistance to the people reconstructing their homes. Mobile teams go to each village and provide people with technical help. Because of all this, people are left with a better sense of security and a safer place to stay. Roxana Bibi now lives with her mother, husband, and 2 daughters in their newly built earthquake-resistant house.
I am happy when I see my kids playing in the house. This was not possible when we lived in the tent.
And Shamim Bibi agrees.
We have built our house according to the design given to us by the Citizens Foundation. We have received all the payments. This is a much better house than before. We are now happy and safe.
These women say the earthquake-resistant houses have given them a new sense of security.